Hey everyone, we are here with what sold on eBay for Wednesday. Pretty good day of sales. Definitely sold a lot of things that I just listed last night, which is always cool. Love to see that stuff move out. Linda's got a lot to pack up because I still have some listing to do. Anything you want to say before we get into it? As you fall asleep, standing still. Anyways, how do we do today?
Today we had 16 sales for exactly $648.
Cool. Pretty good day. Like I said, 5 things that were listed last night already moved out of the store, which is just really great. Like, good money there. And then we sold some old stuff, some plush. So let's get into it. First item.
First item we have is this Canon Lens. It's a 50 millimeter. Cameron tested it. I'm not sure how. But
what I do is I just make sure that it moves and focuses and stuff. And there's no, you want to look for like mold and stuff inside the glass. You'll be able to tell when it's there. There was none on this. Cleaned it up. And it sold for?
It sold for $40 shipped.
Usually to look these Canons up, or any kind of lens, there's like a little name in here, whatever the brand is, and it'll have like, some numbers and stuff, how many millimeters, different things you can look up. So these ones are all over the place. Some were selling for like 50, 60 bucks. Some were selling for 40. Mine's not in perfect shape, so I listed it for 40 and it sold right away. So I might have underpriced it, but spent $25 on a camera bag, and we have another item to show you in a little bit from that same lot.
Next up, we have a 16-ounce Yeti Tumbler.
It's got a sticker on there, but if I take it off, it leaves like a bunch of residue, so I just left it.
Yeah, whoever it is can take it off if
or they can leave it.
It is an older one, but it still sold for $20 shipped.
That was like $2 or $3, I think. It should still go first class, but it's going to be close.
It's going to be like those Starbucks tumblers.
Yeah. Linda loves Starbucks now, by the way.
No, I don't.
She's trying to get into the Starbucks game, drinking some coffee. Mainly because you can tell because she's always tired.
So tired, guys.
So she's trying to find any solution to help her. She has this really cool Starbucks mug. It's yellow. She loves it. Anyways, next item. What's the next item?
The next item is a Panasonic automatic bread maker. This is not a bread maker. No.
If you can make bread with just this, you are a pro.
Measuring cup and spoon. And someone bought those for $15.
Yeah, some bread makers come with these. This one was inside of a bread maker. We were partying it out anyways and made $15 off a couple little pieces here. So
that's awesome.
That is really cool.
Next up,
these sold right away, like that lens. These were listed last night.
These are Oneida stainless flatware. There's about 36 pieces. We don't really know the model or the style.
Yeah, I was trying to find. I just gave up, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm not spending any more time. Usually I can find it, but I listed them for 60 or best offer. Someone offered right away $50. I'm in them for 5 or 4 or something like that. So I just took it. You need a little more cleanup. I'm going to clean them up before we pack them up, but happy about that. Usually all we do, bubble wrap this, put them in a padded flat rate, and they go out. It's an easy way to ship them.
Yep.
Flatware, people are looking for larger sets. You can sell little replacement pieces, but who knows how long it's going to take. And then some models sell significantly better than others. So I know there's like replacements.com or whatever. Sometimes people will find patterns on there, but I just got tired of looking at it. So we still made $50 in sales, so pretty good.
Yeah. Next up, we have a lot of 27 Miles Davis CDs.
It's from the Jazz Buy.
Count them, guys. 27. And those sold for just over $108 shipped.
$108. I think I sent an offer the other day for $75. I was just trying to get rid of them. Glad they didn't take it. I sold it for $100 and something. And we spent $300 on the whole Jazz Buy from Storage Unit Guy over a year ago now, but we've made quite a bit of money on Jazz CDs. You've seen us sell individuals, lots, and we still have some left. Was that global shipping program?
No.
No, okay. Didn't know if that one was.
No.
This is one I'm always happy to see get out of here. It's a cool plush,
animal,
though.
Guys. This is Bagheera from Jungle Book.
He's
a Disney toy with the tag.
He's very light, though. As big as he is, he doesn't weigh a whole lot.
Yeah, he's probably not one of those stuffed with beans ones.
Yeah, so this is good for shipping.
And
you can just kind of roll them up in a little ball or a poly mailer and just,
almost $34 shipped.
I think I paid $5 for my garage sale. Again, I've told this before. Plush, there's money there, but I'm not Sleepy Linda. Her next shirt, it's gonna have a snack time shirt and a Sleepy Linda shirt because that's what you're known for, and being beautiful. Anyways, I'm not buying as much big plush. I'm trying to stick to the smaller stuff unless it's gonna sell quick, or not cost too much to ship. What do we got next?
Next up, we have a pair of Dr. Comfort Ranger boots.
These are in good shape.
They're in good shape, guys.
Literally. You can look at them. Those look like
I don't think they've ever been worn.
If they were worn, it was only to try them on.
But those sold for $60 shipped.
Those are $5 on the estate sale. Dr. Comfort's not the greatest brand, but if you find unique looking Dr. Comfort shoes, like these are like nice looking boots. That's why I picked them up, and we sold them for $60. So they're for like the people with diabetics or people who have, they need the special shoes that have more padding, I guess, or something built in.
Yeah.
Anyways.
This is a Louisville Slugger. It is an alloy 30 ounce.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I'm just reading it,
It's an advanced player model bat here. This one.
Okay, you just read what it says too.
That's what people need to know, though. They'll see that on there, advanced. Anyways, this one I got for $10 at the Goodwill. Grip needs a little bit of replacement, but it's still usable. Got this one for $10. I thought it would be a good one. Looked it up. There was one listed for $75 and one sold for $40.
And ours sold for $50.
Best offer of $50 in one day. So just happy to get it out of here. Usually bats end up costing us somewhere around $10 to $14 to ship it, depending on how heavy they are and where they're going.
Kind of like a club.
What?
Kind of like the golf clubs.
Yeah, golf clubs sometimes weigh a little bit less, though. Some of the bats are a little bit heavier. They go to the 3-pound. Another plush.
Angry Birds.
Oh, there he is. There's his small little face there.
This is an Angry Birds.
Sometimes that's how I feel.
Plush. We told you guys about these guys a little bit ago in a few videos. That some of these are doing like super good.
This is one of them. Wait till you see.
So this guy, I think his name's Bubbles, and he sold.
He's super soft, by the way.
$38 shipped.
$38 for Angry Birds. Of all them, one of the weird and annoying games sold for.
People were playing that like crazy.
But it was so annoying to hear them. You'd always would hear it on people's phones. But $38 shipped. We bought 5 Angry Birds plush. I think we're down to 1 left, maybe. We've sold a couple for the 30s, $17 for
of the big ones, but we also have the little mini pack.
And the little baby. They're like
this big.
We haven't sold those yet.
And they're like the pigs. And I think a blackbird and.
Couple things. We'll see if those sell, but there is a little market for those. If you can find some of those Angry Birds plush, might be worth it for getting them for cheap.
Yep. Next up out of that camera I was talking about, this is a Vivitar series Canon lens.
It fits a Canon, I guess.
It's a 70 to 210 millimeter lens. So
this one sold for.
That's pretty good. And the way Cameron tested this one yesterday was to stand at one end of the garage and stare at me, looking through the lens.
Like a pirate.
Yeah. That was the way he tested it, guys.
It did work, though.
And it sold for $35 shipped.
So pretty cool there. That was a good one. Yep. And I forgot. Oh, $25 is what I paid for the whole camera. With lenses, again, you want to look for obvious cracks and damage, and then look inside the glass. Look for the mold or whatever it is that gets in there. Not all lenses, even though they look big and fancy, not all of them are worth money. That was only worth $35. This little tiny one, $40. So, and that one's going to ship first class. The other one's going to go priority mail.
And he found 27 cents in the bag.
So I'm like, hey, we're already making some money back. Anyways, I bought there's a camera in there. It's a Canon A1, not the Canon AE one, but look out for the Canon A1. It's a good camera. Mine was broken, but we're still already making money. Plus, we're going to make money on that broken camera.
Next up, we've got the sealed 14th season of Heartland. Obviously, that's a great one, all the way up to 14 seasons.
I've never even heard of Heartland before.
Yeah, me either. And it says they live in Canada, so.
Canada. Anyways.
That's sold for $25.
This was the same day I got that bat. I got this. I got a bunch of stuff at Goodwill. I was so excited. I never find that much stuff, but I killed it that day.
Does.
Not at Goodwill, at least.
No.
$4 for this, though. I had to pay up, but we sold it within a day for 20-something, whatever she said. Shipped.
25.
Next item.
Next up is a bestie buy. This is marijuana Botany.
Some of you probably think we have a lot of marijuana books, because we do. We've been selling. Any testing in here? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, and that sold for $19 shipped.
We made good money on the books, though. We probably made almost, I don't know, $50, $60 on marijuana growing books. So, anyways.
Next up, we've got this magic wand. It's a Viewpoint Solutions handheld scanner.
It's kind of weird.
Literally just, I guess.
I sold it once. The guy bought it, said it works fine. It just he doesn't really want it, I guess, or want to keep using it. So he sent it back. Sold it again for
$21.
These are not really worth picking up. I wouldn't recommend picking them up. There are like other scanners you should look out for, but not that one.
Next up, we got a vintage Nike Michael Jordan Bulls jersey. And this one is a medium, and it sold for 50 cents.
I want to say it has some stains somewhere, too. I can't remember. Had it for a while, though. But 50-something bucks, that's awesome. I think, again, I was taking offers as low as 40 on that, and, you know, no one bought it, so it worked out. Okay, so that's all we got for today. There is a little bit of time left. Linda might be back, or me if something else sells, and we'll both be back with the next clip with Thursday's sales. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anything you want to say? Sleepy Time with Linda shirt. Make it happen.
You're done.
Orange shirt and everything. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Hey, everyone, we are back with What Sold. Quickly, the smile fades. Put on a show for you guys. Anyways, what sold on eBay today? Pretty good day. A lot of sales-wise quantity until this last sale came through. The numbers weren't that great for how many things we sold, but still happy to move it out. Luckily for Linda, it'll be a lot of easy stuff to pack. Anything you want to say? Funny. With me, too much talking. Not really, but there's a joke because in my job, this lady, one time I was trying to tell her something about, you know, the job that I do and what to expect, and she just goes, too much talking, and she hung up the phone. So yeah, too much talking. Anyways, that's going to be our next shirt idea. So how many things did we sell?
For today, we had 20 sales for just under $670.
Yeah, so one sale in here pretty big. The rest of the stuff, bread and butter, but that's okay. It pays the bills, guys. Especially this house that we live in, which we're almost on our 1 year mark. Next month,
That's crazy.
January, we'll have owned this house for 1 year. We didn't live here for a year because we had not a lot of work done, but a lot of work done. And we just lived down the street, but it was exciting. I was just thinking earlier today, I'm like, man, we're going to have been here for a year. And yeah, pretty cool. So let's get into it. First item.
First item we have it is the SK tool. This is a double box end wrench.
Yep.
Yeah.
Box end.
Box end wrench.
Double. Two different sizes.
Yeah, 9/16 and a 5/8. And it is from the bestie buy of all those tools.
And they're offset a little bit. You can see that it's not just straight. It's okay.
And it sold for $15 shipped.
Again, we said it. Tools have been good for us. Shout out to Bearded Thrift Machine. He sells a lot of tools as well. Linda watches him. He's one of the people that you don't mind having on the TV.
Is that the guy with all fishing stuff last night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Him and his, I forgot what his girlfriend's name is, but they go out to garage sales. Yeah. What?
Not that.
Oh.
Next up, we got the Encyclopedia of Jewish Myth, Magic, and Mysticism. And this is a bestie buy, and it sold for $25 shipped.
Pretty cool. One thing we're thinking about, I don't know when you guys are watching this video, is since it's a book, I want to say we're planning on exploring some other platforms this coming up year. We haven't talked about.
What does that have to do with?
No, because books, it might be something for her to consider listing on Amazon instead. She's done some stuff on Amazon, but we might consider some other platforms, Mercari, different things. We've always done eBay just because I don't have enough time to do anything more. But obviously, Linda's really stepping up and doing a lot more for the business, so she might take over some of the cross-posting duties. So we'll see. She looks excited. But we'll let you know what the plan is, just because people have asked us, why don't you do more? Just eBay's been enough for now, but realistically, it's time for us. It's been past time for us to develop. So if any has any recommendations, or if you use List Perfectly or whatever, any of those sites, let us know. Next item.
Next item we got is a Connie men's polo.
3XL.
Oh, yeah, it's 3XL.
Big shirt. I won't even fit in this.
Yeah, and that is also a bestie buy, and it sold for $30 shipped.
That was listed last night. It was, I think, $1 or $2 at a garage sale. The thing about it is with these...
bestie buy.
Yeah, but it was at his garage sale. He still has garage sales.
Yeah, I know, but you have to say...
No, I don't have to say it.
His garage sale.
Oh, okay. Anyways. These Connie or Connie Gold, they make jeans and different shirts. It's kind of got like almost a hip-hop theme in my opinion. They still sell for me. There was one listed for $35. I listed mine for $30 and it sold overnight. So pretty cool.
Next up we have Night Stalker, the complete series.
Is that from the horror buy? Nice,
yes,
the horror buy.
And Cameron bought like a bunch of horror movies and DVDs.
We've done well because I spent like $40 that day and I got other stuff, and we sold one for $80, a couple for $50 or $60, and then we're just selling off a bunch.
This one sold for $14 and some change.
Love Media, put in a bubble mailer, it's on its way. And horror DVDs are something, especially off like looking ones or not ones you've heard of. Those are the ones that may be out of print or whatever, or might have some value. So
yeah.
Next item.
Next item we have is Dragon Man.
Dragon Man. but he's got a jacked up hand because Dog Boy must have eaten him. Looks like a dog ripped off part of his hand. Poor guy, but he still sold. That was in listing. He's pretty, I guess he's hard to find.
And he sold for $14 shipped.
Someone said they'd pay $14 for him, so I said they could have him. So he's out of here.
Crazy. Then we got Lego Star Wars for the Xbox One. This is sealed, and it sold for $15 and some change.
I want to say this one was $5 though. I think I paid up for it at a garage sale, so not so great. We'll make some money, but this is our second one of these to sell. We've only sold 2 of these little football guys. We have a bunch. If you want a little football truck thing that picks,
we have a few different teams.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it picks up the guy who's injured or what, but are used to.
It's the Detroit Lions buggy helmet, and this is out of an NFL buy, and we've still got like 6.
Yeah, we didn't have every team, but check if you want one. Yeah,
and
$30.
It sold for $30 shipped.
I spent $200 on a whole bunch of stuff with some Coca-Cola stuff. We've had it for a while. We've already made probably $100 or $200 in profits, or our problem was double, but with all the Coca-Cola stuff that sold and a couple of books. But these ones are a little bit slow. Yeah. This is an old item. Bobby Fischer. Who is he? I don't know.
Bobby Fischer.
I don't know. If you know what that's from, hit me up.
This is Bobby Fischer's chess games.
My brother and my mom should know. We did a skit.
And it sold for $35 shipped.
Linda doesn't even know. This is before her time.
Oh, gosh. Then we've got The Man from U.N.C.L.E. magazine from April 1966.
Got some damage.
And it sold for $9 shipped.
But we'll take it. Make a few bucks. That was in an old book buy.
Then we got a Sony DVD VCR.
We've sold
VHS
quite a few of these
combo.
little VCRs. Yeah, this one.
And this one tested and works, and it sold for $67.
No remote though.
Shipped.
No remote. Again, we've been saying in the future we're probably going to buy remotes for most of our units because it does help them move a little quicker. But people ask what size box we used for these. Someone asked the other day. We have a dumpster it's like a business, and they dump we don't have a dumpster, but they just dump all these good boxes in there. They're like clean.
I don't even know why.
It's a 1913 box.
Yeah, 1913.
We got a bunch of them, and then we just kind of put the VCR in there and then cut them down.
We cut it down to about a 1913 8.
Yeah, because she does it. So usually what I do is I just put it in there, bubble wrap it, put some paper in there, and then cut the box down to fit. But we use them for other things too. And like if we just want scrap cardboard, we'll just cut up one of those boxes.
Well, because they cut up the boxes too, so some of them don't have the flaps.
Like don't have the flaps. So then I just use those.
Just like a fit-in box, kind of like those bank boxes.
Yeah.
But then some of them are complete.
Yeah, we never know what we're gonna get. We also get 11 by 11 by 6s from them from Uline.
11 6s. We get
12 by 12 by 9s or 12 by 12 by 10 something.
No, 12
no
10
12
10s
9 9
and 12 9 9s.
Yeah, we got all different kinds of sizes if they have them,
and the 14 11 5.
So check out your dumpster. Maybe there's something there, but be careful because it could be dirty and disgusting.
Yeah,
and we're not liable. If
this one we know it's a cardboard
it's only recycle,
dumpster,
and it's by our church.
I actually saw them. The pallets got dropped off to them the other day.
We probably should look at what we need. We try to go every couple months and just grab some boxes when they're there. So it's been great for us.
Out of time.
If you live near us, let us know. Hook you up.
Next up, we've got a Donjoy Iceman, the pad connector parts. And these sold for $18 shipped.
Yeah, I told you guys, Donjoy stuff, it sells. Again, be careful with selling a whole unit, but sell these little parts, you can make a few bucks. Speaking of parting it out.
This is a Ninja coffee bar
Just
carafe.
This one this week.
This is just a replacement pot, and it sold for $40 shipped.
It was a little bit dirty, but scrubbed it down, put it in the dishwasher with some other stuff, got them all clean, and $40.
Yeah, we do try to actually use our dishwasher for that. I mean, we have a soft water system, so it's not going to leave the hard water spots on it or anything.
I do pre-scrub it going in there, because a lot of times he's got like...
Scrubs everything.
Yeah, I don't know, how many of you guys, do you just put the dish in there when it's dirty, or do you like pre-scrub it? Because if you put it in there dirty, we could not, I could not go to your house and have you do dishes like that. It's not acceptable.
It doesn't make sense. Like, the whole point of the dishwasher is
doesn't
to
do a
wash
good enough
the
job.
dishes.
Anyways, separate issue. Bring it up in the comments. But $40 on these, shipping probably 10 to 12, I'm guessing. Maybe 13.
Then we've got another Bestie Buy. This is Dragon Ball Super Volume 4. And you'll notice that it is backwards because it is read from right to left instead of left to right.
Whatever you're into, man.
A lot of the anime are like that.
I just work here.
And that one sold for $9 shipped.
Another media item.
Then we got Thomas and Friends Christmas Wonderland.
We're running out of these Thomas. I don't even know how many we have left.
I don't
know. If any.
But he sold
Christmas
for
time, of course, he would sell.
$17 shipped.
Brand new sealed. It was in a bunch of box of toys. I love box lots. You know, when at a garage sale and someone's got a whole box of junk and they're like, there's a couple things I want in there, I'll just be like, how much for the whole box? And then you never know what else you might find. So, bought a bunch of Thomas VHS and then got a whole bunch of books and stuff that we lotted up and sold. Some toys were in there. It was a really good deal.
Yeah.
Plus, it's fun.
Next up, we got
I'm a nerd when it comes to reselling.
Instruction book with recipes.
Again, parting it out. We sold all the parts to this, and I'm like, you know what? Someone wants this manual. I can just feel it.
And they bought it for $14.
$14. Probably got first class.
Then we've got the 1931 version of the Divine Armor of Holy Scripture.
It's pretty much a cult classic here.
And that one sold for $32 shipped.
This was from Savers, $3.99. I remember. I bought it with all those Bibles.
That day you had a bunch of them.
Not the one we just went where I got the Korean ones, but the one before that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a whole cart that day. That's when we killed it. We got 2 carts, really, we needed because it was so big.
Well, because
There was an issue where our kids were up.
that was funny. Next up, we've got a pair of 2012 Toyota Prius owner's manual and the auto system manual, and those sold for $25.
And these were $3. Usually ship them out medium mail. I did sell one the other day for $40. That one for a Volkswagen or something. Yes. That was pretty cool.
Next up, we've got this miniature diamond groove
made with real diamonds.
Pliers. Aren't they cute? They're just adorable.
Pliers for me to be at least 3 times this size.
Yeah, and
if you know that quote, let me know too.
Sold for $17 shipped.
Whatever these little vintage pliers, man, we've sold them for 15, but they've sold. This one sold for 17. I think we sold one for 20, maybe. Crazy what we're making on these old vintage tools.
Next up, we've got an as-is PlayStation 3. So this one's going to be for parts or repair. And
just to go over, this is one of the backwards compatible ones. Linda's probably not going to be as familiar with the PS3. She didn't play it, but it's got the 4 little ports there. This is the backwards compatible. It does power up. The problem is that it says it's got a corrupt hard drive, and every time you try to reset or restore the hard drive, it gets to a certain point and it freezes or it crashes, shuts off completely. You got to start over. It will not go through it. I'm sure there's a way to fix that.
If you know how to fix it, tell us.
Well, I'm sure you could. I didn't even want to look it up. I'm just like, I'm tired of working on it. I listed it for parts.
Is that the one that's been sitting over there?
Yeah. I was trying to mess with it, but I'm like, I'm just done. I don't have time. Sold it for parts for $150. I think I'm in it for $40. So we're still going to make money. We'll ship it out. I'm just at the point with the business where I'm really like, if I can't fix it pretty quick, I'm just going to go ahead and list it for what I can and throw it away. There's just, honestly, I haven't gone garage selling in a week, so I'm trying to clear out. I haven't gone to like a full garage selling day. A lot of things have been coming up out of my control. Not to mention any names or point any fingers. But I'm looking forward to going back out there, so I'm trying to get things really taken care of. Don't point your finger at me. If it was up to me, I would be out there every day. Every garage sale day, I'd be out there. Anyways, so yeah, just trying to purge some stuff and make room for next year for the future. So thank you guys so much. Linda will be back if anything else sells, and we'll both see you guys with the weekend sales whenever you see the next video. So take care. Bye-bye.